It's Monday. Not even know what day anymore. Tomorrow makes 1 week of us being here and buying the land. Um, we had storms off and on all day yesterday. We had decided that yesterday and today was going to be like our relax and recoup days, but I ended up getting bit by a spider. Don't know what. And I was down most of yesterday and today. Didn't do shit. Cody has done water. He has done some to the driveway. And I managed to find enough energy. Oh, sorry. To slice some potatoes and onions we had bought a few days ago, and we fried some up over a fire. And I did it all outside. It was just so much fucking fun. The simplicity of life here is just a beautiful thing. I don't care about anything outside. And after we did the enclosure up here by the pond, I'm talking because a lot of my nervousness with things come from last night. The past few days, we had massive storms. Massive. We're really in a place where I just don't feel super safe, and it ain't like bad. Say hi, Gomez. I just would feel better in a lot of ways down below in the prairie. So we've actually started naming things. We have the prairie and the pond. And Chuck is trying to go down tomorrow, but Chuck tire's flat, and I need to do laundry because I let it sit in the bucket and it's mildewing. But it's clean. It just needs to have a rinse and dry. And we need to move things along. So tomorrow we're going to start framework. We're going to fell some more trees and start a framework big enough down in the prairie. After we do just a little more clearing. And we're going to cob it using what was in the enclosure. Then once that gets situated, we're going to put the tent up on it and build around it. Not having a front structure really is a burden. Not having a shed's been a burden, or a gas-powered chainsaw, but we've actually done alright. Oh, sorry. It really has been hard with the spider bite. I've slept almost all day, and as you can see, it's still light out. And normally I'd be going like with Cody nonstop, but I'm whooped from this bite, like whooped. And, 8 cats in a tent. We have enough of a small bit of an enclosure outside the tent, using an old crate and some netting, that they basically have a 10-foot by 3-foot run, so they do go in and out. Surprisingly, the cats that have done the best have the ones that have been the most exposed to this, like Cody Cat, the rescue Siamese. There he is. He loves it. It's not like a video on YouTube. Let's see who else. So I'll show you. Gomez has not adapted very well. Gomez! Do a squirt. Get my aunt. Get it. Bo is interested. Puss is kind of like loving the door. Maggie has been guarding a litter box over in the corner, but can't really see her. Princess, you. Blind actually loves it very much so. And then Bother has been enjoying it. She's never been out. And then Gur don't really care about shit except being with me. Yeah, right, Gur. You make a boop. Boop, boop. So, everybody's doing good. We made it through the storms. It's just me being down, even though we were going to take 2 days off. Huge difference between just wanting to be lazy and being too sick too. So, got some trees cut, plan of action, a few deviations, I should say. The deviants are laying down for the night. I want to say a quick thank you to certain people. Everybody who has supported us, not just financially, but, and I'm not mean like gave us like tons of money, but like, here, let me help with your list of needs before you go. Everybody who has bit their lip in their mouth when we talked about doing this, because they were like, right. Those are the ones that once we got down here have given us most love and support. Kelly and Tom, thank you for letting us believe, giving us enough rope to either hang ourselves or believe enough in ourselves to do right. And so far, with the setbacks, are still good. We don't know what fish are in the pond, but I'll tell you this, they are wonderful. They're not wonderful to eat. They're wonderful that we walk by and they all come swimming towards us. It reminds me of that scene in Lake Placid when Betty White with like the babies. It's actually quite funny. Makes you feel bad when you walk by and you don't have anything to get them and they're all like, hi. So, can you camp with 8 cats in a tent? Yes, you can. Can you do your own laundry with the bucket? Yes. Don't let it set overnight because it gets stinky. Dry firewood is super important. So is making sure that you let the bed air out every night for more than just moisture buildup. And I don't even know what to say. Like, look, this is what I look at. Like, do you see this? Do you see that? Like, for real. The enclosure, sure, but watch. So, there's a pond, like, right there. It's so big. This is outside. Yes, I brought antiques. This is what I'm looking at every stinking day. How is this not heaven? If there are people out there wanting to do this, I want to tell you it's hard work. If you don't have strong relationships, they probably would fall apart. This tests your relationships, but it strengthens them. I can't remember. It's been a while since I felt this close to my husband. Physically, emotionally, spiritually. We spent 10 years preparing for this. We're saying we were going to do it. I rode everybody's ass to get here. We sacrificed so much. I did so much research, it still didn't do any good. Made our nerves crazy. The closer we got to our deadline of doing this, the more nervous Cody became. And the day that it was here, I just could have died. And we set up, and I started enjoying what could only be divinity. It's beautiful. Well, I don't even know. Don't wait. Do it. And once we get established, I hope more people come down and see this. It's great.